AVENS passing game. Quarterback Joe Flacco is facing more criticism than perhaps ever before after consecutive dreadful performances by him and the offense. Flacco has led his team to points on just 3 of his past 25 drives. He has 1 touchdown pass while throwing 4 interceptions and getting sacked 6 times over the past 2 weeks. A perceived breakout candidate this year, Breshad Perriman has 2 catches for 11 yards in 4 games. Raiders passing game. The Raiders go from Derek Carr, a 2-time Pro Bowl quarterback regarded as one of the league's best, to EJ Manuel, who hasn't won a start since 2014. Manuel is bigger and more mobile than Carr, but the Ravens don't expect Oakland's offense to change too much. Star receiver Amari Cooper is off to a slow start with 12 catches for 110 yards and a touchdown. Tight end Jared Cook leads the team with 16 catches. Oakland has been good in the red zone. Edge. Raiders. Ravens running game. The Ravens continue to work with young running back Alex Collins on his ball security, but they've decided for now that his upside and elusiveness makes it worth dealing with the fumbling risks he brings. Collins has lost 2 fumbles in 25 carries, but he's also averaged 8.2 yards per rushing attempt. Opening week starter Terrence West has just 18 carries for 41 yards over the past 3 weeks. Running the ball has been much more difficult for the Ravens since right guard Marshall Yanda went down. Staff picks for Sunday's Ravens-Raiders game in Oakland. Raiders running game. With a big, touted offensive line and a power back in Marshawn Lynch, the Raiders have the makings of a dominant running game. It hasn't happened yet. They average 86.3 rushing yards per game, which ranks 24th in the NFL. Lynch has just 15 carries for 30 yards over the past 2 weeks, and he's averaging a pedestrian 3.4 yards a carry overall. With Manuel at the helm, expect the Raiders to challenge the Ravens' run defense early and often. Edge. Raiders. Ravens rush defense. With stud defensive tackle Brandon Williams sidelined with a foot injury, the Ravens have allowed 339 rushing yards and 3 rushing touchdowns the past 2 weeks. Allowing 127.3 rushing yards per game, they rank a disappointing 25th in the NFL at stopping the run. The Raiders figured to test the Ravens with counter plays and outside runs, plays that the Pittsburgh Steelers had a field day with last game. The Ravens' young outside linebackers have to do a better job of setting the edge. Raiders rush defense. Just like last year, Oakland is having problems stopping the run. The Raiders are giving up 120 rushing yards per game, which ranks 24th in the NFL. Opponents are gaining 4.3 yards per carry. Only 9 teams are allowing more. The Raiders have surrendered just 1 rushing touchdown. Weak side linebacker Corey James leads the team with 32 tackles. Safeties Carl Joseph and Reggie Nilsson are active in run support.